from Course Optic Solutions and franchisee partner Cadence Adapsar Pune. Right now, I'm sitting at my physical center Pune Adapsar locations. So we are conducting a free workshop for CV writing interview. Or anybody, if you want any kind of suggestions, feel free to mute, unmute, or you can also type in the chat box. So just thank you people for joining and with me apart from the candidates for the electrical candidates also there will be some certain technical suggestion because Irsad sir batch has also joined it. So be there till end of the sessions. We will finish by 9:30 p.m. Now it's 8:30 or 8:32. So importance of good CV. देखो why CV is very important because one of the very interesting thing or important things when because if you talk about us we were also into placements and we were have been doing a staff consultancy also for the various organizations. So company used to pay us. I'm talking about the company used to pay us one 8.33 or 1 month salary to us for getting a hired for some candidates which were required. Either it can be fresh or it can be experienced. So now whatever the companies generally share the job description to us and thereafter our recruiter team works on it. Recruiter is not it can be a simple a BCom a graduate person or even HR or HR executive who at the junior level. A person who is CEO of the organization is not going to search a CV for you and present this thing to board of directors. It's not any organization. If you see, once you send your CV it is going to be first source. Your CV is sourced by a simple non-technical person. Again I'm saying. So that is why they are called, they can be a HR or they can be called as a recruiter or like in our office, we have a placement team also. So they are not from strong technical background, not necessarily. So these recruiters search, the company will share the requirement. Maybe they require a mechanical CAD engineers or civil architecture in having such a skill. So recruiters don't spend so much time. They hardly spend 6 to 10 just scrolling the CV. What is the keywords is there? So idea of I wanted to part the search engine part, like the way you are searching in Google. The same way the recruiter also searches that this is a skill set which is required. Are they are so if their skill set is not required, if you are have don't if you have not mentioned like BIM, if you have done a electrical design and you have not mentioned Eplan or you have not mentioned your CV is not going to be shortlisted. So recruiters spend only 6 to 10 seconds. Well structured CV increases the interview. Agar आपका CV, if your CV is also if not shortlisted of a non-technical person, then how you can get an interview call? How can you get a CV is to your next level? How can you get an interview chances? That is why you need to have a highlights your skills achievement and create a professional image of the things. ठीक है, okay everybody. So the ideal CV structure, professional CV format, it should have your personal informations, uh, like your name, your career objective, your qualifications. Even if you're pursuing or you have appeared, you put a mention that appeared or whatever it may be. Your technical skills, the course which you have done, or if you have done certain internship experience where you think it is useful to that organizations where you are applying, then certifications and achievement. If you have anything, then something personal details like your current city or your family background. I mean, like your name, father's name, and your city, and all these things you can mention. These professional CVs. Uh, just I'm sharing you certain CV for the expressors also and the experienced candidate. So how many people are you are from freshers? If anybody freshers, type freshers. Can you type freshers, please? I'll help you. Or any experience, you can type experience. Anybody? Are you freshers or experienced? Just feel free to. I have both the CVs which I wanted to help you. Okay, okay. Thank you, Trita. Thank you, Rohit. And one more questions I have, how many of you are experienced and that too into designs, or because we generally give a trainings for design related software, whether it's AutoCAD, I mean like mechanical, civil, electrical. So I just wanted to know how many are experienced and into design. Just write experience into design or experienced into you can say non-design. but not into not experience either design, or it can be maybe your current or not into design. Why I'm asking you? There are can be experienced two-person who is already working, correct now, who into designs. I'm talking of experience. I'll have all. I'll help you all the kind of people. First, who are the freshers. Second is the experienced, who can be from design background and who can be from non-design background. Correct now. Thank you. ठीक है, fine. Thank you, Rupia and Niket. Thank you. So I wanted to show some CVs. Just I'm opening that CV. Let's freshers. Maybe maybe you have just completed, or I wanted to show certain CVs, and there I'll discuss, give you tips on these things. Okay. So freshers, I'm opening a CV. Maybe this one. Let's see. ठीक है. So this CV. At least you should have your name, number, and like if you're staying in Pune, if you're staying in Pune and Hubsar, you mention everything. Or if you don't, you don't know you're staying in a PG or your roommate. So it's Pune. You can write and you can select the city you should mention. Because why am I asking you the CVs? I have seen a CV. Just a second, I'm sharing you. ठीक है. तो it can be any kind of format you can use it. So this is a generalized thing which I wanted to share you. If you're this is for freshers, okay. Yes. So at least your number must be there. Make sure the number, the spelling, and this you can if you have certain professional photo, if you want to put, you can put. Not necessary. Then objective, you should mention that objective something related to designs. If you have done a career into be precise, very clear. Suppose what kind of objective you should mention. Just a second, I'm sharing you. If you are from design background, or maybe you are from electrical, or maybe from mechanical. ठीक है. तो objectives you should clearly mention. Anyway, I'm sharing. Are you able to see the screen now? The CV screen, everybody. So write something. Experienced electrical design engineer looking for opportunity in into skills or whatever. Write a brief. You're related to something design. This one, this yellow part which I have mentioned. Okay. It should not be generalized. If you have certain, if you are looking in SolidWorks, you're specifically recording CAE or whatever it may be into Eplan. Okay. So just mention these things. Okay. Then if you have a fresher, this I'm talking about experience also, I'll come to that. So if you are a kind of experienced candidate, so, oh, sorry, this is a fresher candidates. Right now I'm talking to freshers. This is a two-page format CV. Okay. This I'll share you, did not worry. So you should, if you have done any certifications, like our institute is Course of Tech Solutions and a franchisee, so you can message this by default. If you are currently applying, you can put, like if you have done a like maybe a one software, you can put a 2 months duration definitely. For three software, you can put a 3 to 6 months certification. This way, software you have done. The most important the skill set which the recruiter would be interested to, when the recruiter who are non-technical person, again I'm telling why you need to put these things, because you have just upgraded your skill set. Earlier you might be working as a freshers college person. Now even experienced candidate, if their company are asking for an experienced candidate, you can as a fresher can also apply, because here if you keep put a show a duration of select, it will be 6 months. You can see it's like August to January, it's going to be almost a year. So this also you can apply again six, if you have done a 3 course softwares or 4 softwares, 6 months. So this why required, suppose you have done AutoCAD electrical, these are these things. Yellow part is the recruiter uh, which is going to find in your CV when the company says. So put a mention, this will act as a search engine. Okay. This AutoCAD, or if you have done, then these are freshers candidate. Okay. Then qualifications, if you have done a be electrical, which 10, 12 chronology, and something if you have done related to designs, put these things related to designs, or if you have done certain something related to AutoCAD electrical kind of projects with even with our instructor or with the help of, you can put this kind of things. So it will be more catchy in the CV if you have done something, then only put. If you have not done thing, please don't copy paste the things, because you will be asked the things and you will be stuck. So no need to copy paste the things. Then your name and English languages, this kind of things are freshers candidate a CV you should expect. You should. I'm talking about the content. I'm not talking about the design right now. Okay. Then again, I want to show a CV for the something related to experienced. You can say a person who is maybe from the experience, maybe from design background, or from the even a non-designing background. Okay. So this one of these students, if you have certain experiences into example, if you have certain experiences currently working as a, if you have applied the company as a design engineer, something related to it, whether it's a mechanicals, electrical, you should put in the chronology. मतलब latest or latest, if it's a 2026, then you should mention the things, or the currently you are currently working these things. If and then certain skill set which you can copy paste things, I mean, which you have done, that only. If you don't know the things, just delete the things, whatever skill set, but make sure you know everything whatever you have mentioned in it. Okay, everybody. So for this I am talking about the experienced guy. Okay, it can be a two kind of candidate, a person who is having from maintenance. So let it be, forget about these things, maintenance. Now the as a freshers, if you have done a uh, certain course with us, you can put these things, kind of these things, then you put this way. I'm talking about for person who has a career gap or something related to these things. Okay, this. So if you have done these things, latest you have just completed right now, you put these things, 31st May example, this will be 26 only example, this is just a template. Okay, so make sure Jan, suppose. Okay, so this, make sure if you are from, you had taken a career break, or if you have taken maybe you are working in a maintenance, the earlier which have now second type we have shown the experienced candidate. Now the person who is already working in maintenance background or production background, since you have done a certain certification course with us, maybe a Eplan, AutoCAD, electrical, this you can design it. This you mentioned some of the key skills, try to cover these things. Then maybe current, then you can this maintenance part you put these things. If you're from maintenance, the person who is already into designs, already working into AutoCAD designs or Eplan, put these things. So here it should the plot, whether it's a mechanical, civil, architecture, and thereafter the second, you can put this second page of the things, your qualification. Then if you have certain done the things, certain internship, you should mention it. So there is no 100% this is the correct way of explaining, but it should the ideal page should be one page only, sorry, two page, one to two page max to max, the CV. Okay, now again I'm coming back to your presentations. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask me or put in a chat box. Importance of good CV. Now, this I have already explained right now in the CV format. Professional informations, career objective, educational, technical qualification. This it should be. If you have done certain NCC certificates, or you have done certain achievements, whatever it may be, it may be certain. It may be your co-curricular activities. If you have done certain things, because I'll tell you what is the why I'm asking you to write all these things. If you have NCC certificate, or maybe you have won a international paper presentations, at your college level or domestic college level, paper presentations. So you can put these things where, but try to make it in two page. It's not, I'm not asking you to write a summary. At least you should cover this thing, your CV in brief. Okay. So the way objective I have told you, CV if you are a mechanical engineer, you can put a motivated mechanical engineering seek an opportunity to apply CAD design, AutoCAD engineering to growth oriented organization while continuously enhancing profession. Even a person from maintenance background, you are looking for opportunity in this thing to design, you can put these things in this thing. Objective, career objective. When you see a single line, it can be small also. Anything you can. Make it short, make your career goal match. So technical skills like even if you're a mechanical, electrical, civils, okay. These software skills you should never miss, because if a company is working in SolidWorks and if you have not mentioned in SolidWorks, there is a very less chances your CV gets shortlisted. If you are applying for Eplan job and you have not mentioned these things anywhere in the CV, it would be a disastrous for you, because your CV would not be. The recruiter would simply search the keywords the way you're searching in Google or wherever you. Okay. Now, experience skills in I have told you that if you have certain this skill set like bill of material generation, must panel layout design. If you have learned, these are the key skills which where you will find it is the key skill set. If anywhere in this in the job posting you'll find they'll whether it's a CAD design jobs, mechanical job or a civil job, they have certain job descriptions where they post these things. I require a person from Eplan who is able to do electrical schematic permutations or bill of material or able to. So this you should try to, if you know these companies has a certain job descriptions, you should put all this job description and CV. CV should put little things which you know. Don't put which is not mentioned in job description. So you can also try to extract the things and try to put these things in these things your CV. Okay, everybody. So spelling mistakes, unprofessional. So never try to don't have any spelling mistake in your CV, because it's going to be a common mistake CVs. Never has a small spelling mistakes. Not so much like the CV which I mentioned, not so much long paragraph, history, geography don't require. So just be precise, clear, you know. Unprofessional email ID is like, I would, uh, you know, kind of lovable Sumit at gmail.com. No, it's not that. Make it professional. Sumit, let it be 123 at gmail.com. It can be, it's okay. College level, don't put that kind of, even if you have fancy kind of email ID, don't put. Or create an email ID, maybe Rohit India at the rate 123 at the Gmail, whatever it may be. So, second thing, never make any copy of another CV's fake informations, irrelevant informations. Keeps CV concise, max to max 2 pages. Okay, everybody. It's not like I want to. If you are giving more pages, you are going to yourselves into more doubts. They will ask, stall your CV. So you just have to make not more than 2 pages, suggested 2 pages. So now it's like uh, I'm taking a very short sessions for CV, but again, if you have an interest, again I'll take especially into module wise also. But still, some of the questions, interview preparations, you should prepare for these things. Not all technical. There in any companies, there are two kind of interview is there. HR round and second is a technical round. Sorry, HR round is and one is a interview technical preparations. So can anybody tell which interview is more important, HR or technical or both? Anybody? Which is more important? My question is more, which is more important?
Technical.
Technical. Uh, just a second. Yeah, which is more important? Anybody, please. Which, if you are very good and excellent in example any CAD software. Okay, my question is I'm asking the same question another way. You are good in e-plan. You are able to prepare drawings. But when I see your CV, I have seen that you have hopped the job after every 6 months. Means you have worked in 2025, 6 months you left one company, then after again 6 or 1 year, again you left that organization. So now a person having a job hopper and another having very excellent same company who's a jobber is very good in a technical. This one kind of candidate, another candidate is second kind of candidates is okay in a technical, but he has 2 years he has worked and it's okay with technical, not very excellent. I can say 10 out of 10, maybe he's achieving 6 or 7. The other is maybe technical 10 out of 9 and 9 out of 10. Another is so who now my question is whom you will select? Anybody? Technical who is good or something who has been stable? Anybody? Or you can type also. It's always technical or always. Are you getting my questions? Yes, thank you. Rohit Patil is stable with mechanical. Okay, thank you. देखो, some in small organizations, a person's maybe a technical head can take both these small organizations can have a both round of interviews himself also, or depend upon the a hierarchy of the organizations uh, for which questions you are applied. So generally they take your aspects both of the things. Okay. Reason is that why they ask you, tell me about why we should hire you, what are your strengths, what are your strengths. This is a HR related question. Don't you think is an important questions? You know, this is a default question you should be prepared for everywhere in the organizations wherever you these are default मतलब क्वेश्चन लिख आउट है समझ लो है ना ये क्वेश्चन हमेशा आप प्रिपेयर करो like whenever whether you experience fresher design non-destination these are always you will be going to ask. I'll also guide you, need not worry if you want. No, tell me about yourself because why I am able to little guide you because I used to send CVs whenever the organizations asked 10, 12 years back. Rohit, just send me some CV who has a maybe site engineers or who is working as a project manager. So whichever CV I used to send, they shortlist first thing. Then they conduct the interviews. So out of 5, 6 CV sent, 3, 4 people go for interview, anybody selected. But uh, when you when anybody from the HR executive or anybody who's going to take your interview, they will always ask you. Even in our office, my team also, if somebody comes for interview, we do ask like these are the questions. Okay, so I'm sharing you one of the questions, one of the CV format, one of the questionnaire when you go for interview, either they will ask you the CV or they'll ask you to fill up the certain questions. Do you think when you go for interview, you have been asked for something like any form is there? Anybody? Just a second. I wanted to show you one of the questions. Just a second. Okay, one of the questions. Uh, when you go for an interview, I'm sharing one. When you go for the interview, they will have certain questions. If you go for any multinational company, they have a format where you have to fill up the questions, like your name and all these things. Do you think have you filled up anywhere before? Anybody? When you go for whether it can yes, Trinata. So just I'm sharing one of the format which applications for interview. I'm sharing one of the clients which they used to share with us, but I'm sharing you. No, देखो. I'm sharing you these questions. Apart from CV, they ask you also to write this question. Now, why am I sharing you this one of our clients, Vipro Pari, when you go for interview or they ask this kind of this they have only shared to us. The the name of the form is application for employment. Why I'm sharing you these things? I mean showing you these things. When you go for interview, you have a time with you. You sit in a reception area or lobby area, and the sofa is there, couch is there, water is there, and some reception is there. So they or maybe five for one position or two position. There are a lot of candidates also. They ask you to fill up these questions. Why are they are asking you this whenever you go for interview? Personal informations, family background. This is one of these. Is directly I'm sharing that form, questionnaire form. Okay. Uh, a family background, educations, your name of this, your language is known. Are you able to see now all every day? Trainings, if you have done certain courses, like you have done a mechanical CAD, SolidWorks, the institute name, locations, work experience, if you have previously worked in your organizations, yeah, name of the employer, what is your basic. blah blah, and what is your, if you have been experience, so last prior to present last employment, date of employment, you know, and if you have 2 3 years ahead, you have worked for different 2 3 4 companies, you have been asked. Are you able to see? Read these questions. Just a second. Huh? Read this question. Tell about yourself. Sorry. So this question is about yourself. Because here also it's written your strength, your area of improvements, your career objective, you know, your expectation in job from the company, Wipro or any whatever organizations. Because this is the area where you will be asked. So the same question I have also shown in the same PPT, your strength. Here instead of weakness, they have asked your area of improvement. Are you able to see? It's not weakness is not written. Same wine into different bottle. You know, same thing is asked, but into they wanted to know what is the weakness or what is the things. Uh, so if anybody is asking you, is a very very important point. If anybody is asking for your uh, weakness, always try to show these things where you can improve it. You know, it means like suppose my I'm example you can put if anybody wanted to share anybody weakness, you feel free to. I'll help you in correcting it, or you can type also anybody if देखो ठीक है. Areas of improvement, I have seen people like if you have a, you know, if you are applying for a design job, so it's okay. I am not a very good in public speaking. It's okay. It's okay. This kind of question you should put in area of weakness or areas of improvement. Or I'm not very good in English communications, excellent in communication. That's also okay. I'm not writing able to this. You should put a weakness where you can show the improvement. So the same thing which you have to write it, because this way or that way they will ask you. Your career objectives. Yeah, I'm looking for opportunity into electrical design to work my growth and career, whatever it may be. You can put these things since significance, achievement, why it is required. If there is, if you have been certain achievements, like maybe if uh, you have been a captain of football team or anything, you have done certain social activities, you should always, or certification for the thing, you should always ask, because this is where you play the game. Apart from technical is can be developed, can be learned with a repeated. It's like, but these things when you show your you know your persona, this is your persona when you say it, overall the personality, how, what you, about you, what is your short term goal, long term goal, that is the interviewer planning. Or how from this question they wanted to know how much is the learning tendency, whether he has any leadership quality or team management skills or not. If he was a captain in a cricket team, or maybe a simple, you know, he has represented his college in some his any of the events. It shows that, you know, he has certain qualities. Even I have seen a people who have done a collections for a relief fund from some of the maybe COVID or something. That also if you done you can put. Or if you have certain achievement which you have received from the college, maybe a domestic level, local level, society level, or international level. If you think it should be a question, because you know, because it is going to be, it's very very important when you it shows your persona. It's not, I'm talking about related to something HR. If Shah sir, if he has joined, so he will take something related to electrical. So be there till for 15 minutes. Shah sir will take. Shah sir, just a second. Yeah, Shah sir is also joined. I'm making a co-host. So
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, yes.
okay, okay, thanks, sir. So it's about your persona. So, I think maximum electrical students who are there, Isha sir will take 15 minutes sessions related to 15 20 minutes related to electrical. So the reference you are asking, if you have left a blank, you will again be questioned. You have done a serious job in the previous organizations or current organizations, and you should mention it. You organization's name, email. These are the questions. It's a Wipro Pari format. It's similar to some all the multinational companies. Some are similar to that. They have mentioned like, do you have a visa, an Indian passport, or so for abroad location also. If you are prepared for the passport also, suppose if you they have certain abroad assignment, So these are things they ask you to sign. This is the same things which your CV is also showing the things, but they have tried to uh, find your persona through these things, through this uh, their format. Don't you think the same thing you're asking, your information, education, same is there? What is the difference between that and this? These things, what you wanted to tell them, this your CV, that format is the company which wanted to know from you in a documented format. So, so try to connect between CV and what you are writing. It's very, very important, or what you are speaking that. Technical, yes, definitely technical interview preparation is also there. Shah sir will take it, the sessions. And anybody, if you wanted to share certain CVs, or you wanted to have a one-to-one session discussion, feel free to let me know. I'll help you right now. If you can share if you are feeling comfortable in sharing the things, I would help you in correcting the things right now only. It's a live. Anybody, if you have your CV right now, you can share the screen, and I can help you what CV right now you can make and how you can make it in more better way. Anybody want to share, or you wanted me to personally share? It's up to you. But still, you can utilize this opportunity. I'm not going to charge you anything, and I'm not going to. This is completely free course. Even the attendee, whoever is attending our office student, I mean our physical center students or online students. Anybody? Okay. So, ठीक है, anyway, I have also this format also the same. Ishar sir will explain, apart from technical related to Eplan. I'll also share some of the discuss some of, if you have joined it. I'm also going to ask certain this interview questions. Okay. So this format is there. One of the questions I'll discuss some of the with you. I'll take sir 10 minutes time. Thereafter you can continue, Ishar sir, please, for the technical related. So this is always you will be asked, what is your strength? You know. So here you should go quality, rather than quantity. You should be prepared for your what is your quality. The examples should give the short list of strength, backup is example that illustrate. They should explain the strength which can be useful for their job. Okay, it can be your team leadership skills. It can be your technical skills. It can be anything. So you should be everybody has a certain strength. Maybe might be having very good in convincing skills. You might be quick learner, or but if you are a quick learner, they will always try to connect with within. If you are have a quick learner, try to show me the incidents where you have shown that you have been uh, quickly adopted the things and you have implemented in your organizations or your day-to-day activity. So this again I'm saying you, if you are trying to tell them I'm a quick learner, है ना? I'm not talking about your college semester exams where overnight you have read the notes and you're passed. I'm not talking about college exams. I'm talking about right now where you have certain things. Uh, you have done it, and everybody has a certain strength. So you try to note of the things. Your some strength. Example, you already know. You cannot uh, judge anybody. You cannot judge a fish and you can say a bird. That is two different animal. They have different strength, but every has a certain own strength. So same way, you try to take your notepad or your diary and first try to uh, analyze yourself some strength. Okay. So this will be always asked. Even if you are going for applying for CEO of the also of any of the company, you will be asked. Okay, whether it's your VP, CEO, freshers, trainee, everywhere. Huh? So saying red flag, the candidate is unprepared. The question is only gives a generic answer. So you don't give generic answer. Prepare yourself. ठीक है। तो व्हाट आर यू वीकनेस, तो दिस सेम वे आई हैव जस्ट नाउ टोल्ड यू, और वेर यू कैन बी इम्प्रूव, somebody has shown that I get irritated quickly, I get I cannot work in a team. I get frustrated sometimes. So this is completely red flag. You should never say this kind of questions, and never, because in any organizations you are not alone working. You are working in a team. है ना? It's always teamwork. It's always teamwork. Again, it's always teamwork. So example, if you say this bullshit answer, you'll not be selected just for small, simple, silly mistakes. So your weakness, tell the weakness which can be improved, like the way I have just not told. If suppose I have a not in a good in English communications or public speaking, you see, it's not much very relevant to. If you are applying for marketing jobs, then they should be very convincing skill set is must. If you are applying for in your profile, if you are looking for a vendor management or something related to purchase, you should also have a good communication skills, whether you have a purchase or vendor development, where you try to negotiate with the vendors, or no, that also very good convincing and communication skill. But still, uh, or even if you can tell that how you are improving, they will always ask, now you are not good public. Now what you have done trying to improve the English? If you are not in English, now you are, because we are going to send to international clients, or you are going to, so you can tell that, and now I've been started joining a spoken English class, or I've been trying to read newspaper, or now, and I've been, or I've started taking online classes this way, where I've developed my skills. This is also there. I've given this opportunity to many trainers. Believe me, I've given this. I've started taking online something, whatever it may be, or some certain assignment, or online classes, trainings, spoken English, whatever it can be. Okay, okay. So these grades, did you college? I have seen some of the CV where I have seen a person having a lot of CVs, not one, two. Some of the candidates also came, asked and discussed, like here in 10 they were getting 75%. No, 12th they have got us 49%, and engineering 65%. Or even a year gap can be there. है ना? हो सकता है ना? It can be. Anybody? हो सकता है ना? It can be possible. Possible. Maybe. ठीक है. तो in that case you have to justify, or you can type also, I'll help you, don't worry. So even if you have a career gap, even if you have a variation in the percentage, maybe you have 10 is 70 80%, 12 is 75%, or maybe engineering. So you try to find where is the, and you will be asked questions even if you have a career break. Prepare for this questions always. So So why I have taken out the third question, grades is the percentage. So even if you can say 12th is somebody is having less percentage, you can tell some of the genuine reason, but never tell that you are not medically fit. You can make me. You never say that you are not well, you're some problem, some medical issues. Accident something it can happen, because that is definitely cured. But never say something which is related to medical of yourselves, because company always want a fit guy. A company organization always a guy, a fit guy who can work hard, smart, mentally fit, and physically fit. So never say, it can be your some COVID came, people, something happened to your family. If I have seen people have that, many people, one of our students was business completely shut down. uh, so in order to support her family, they he started doing certain tiffin services or certain things. So this, it shows your ability to take the challenges. Even if you have career, try to think what you should tell, what is the where you can justify, and very smartly you even you're in the, even terms of weakness also you're trying to tell something positive. Okay, so even if you have a career break, or if you require personal suggestions from me, feel free to have a meeting, or call me up. I'll help you. Generally, the best time to call me at 12 to 3 p.m. in afternoon. I'll be mostly available this time. ठीक है. तो So grades, I've told you, the career gap or wide is there. So need not worry. I've seen the people, even my friends also have a 2 years gap, 3 years, 2 years gap. Believe me, they are working in very good positions, very, very senior BP level. I've seen people, I mean, and in third division, less than 40, matlab very, very poor in marks, 10, 12. But they are into very, right now, they are in very good positions. So forget, even if you, whatever was, that is history, let it be. No, what is, you have to come with a like hero. You have to show that you are hero. You know, so this how you have to. So some of the companies would like to take your whatever is responsibility when you worked at a job. So try to connect between the responsibilities what you have current job descriptions or where you are applying. So try to connect between what you have worked previously if you're experienced candidates. Okay, this is question. Why do you want to work here? Provide generic answer should not give, candidate doesn't have a good reason. Provide generic. If you have done certain homework on this company, it will give answers like kind of projects, kind of vendor which you are doing. If it's a competitor of your organizations or some of the friends which have suggested, so try to these things. Not a generic answer. How many people were team of your last jobs? This try to these questions. This is very always you'll be asked. Where do you see yourselves in 5 years? Generic answer not allowed, where you should tell like uh, it what you are how many it shows you'll be in a stable. Bhale you wanted to leave a 5 years, but you cannot say like I want to learn with you 2 years. I want to start my own business or switch to never. By saying this, the companies at least want you to be spend at least 2 to 5 years with you. The private company, the candidate should have thought about this question, have plans. Those who have plans aligned with the job or career path that is in company. You want to see the candidates as a long-term investment. So company 2 years, 5 years, हमेशा that is why they are asking you. Suppose mm, so you this how you can convince other because some of these candidate tell them कि when I ask some things I have taken interview. They tell that I have a younger daughter also. I have younger sister also too. She's studying these things, and I need to take care of family, or I have a So you can make a thought. Maybe you wanted to get married after having 2 3 years experience, or if you have just married, you can you know tell your family plan also. Ki, I have a one kid. He is going to right now. Two kids already with her now settled with my job career. I have a career taken a career break. Somebody was taking a career back. I'm talking about because somebody has called me. She has taken a career break. It's okay when you have taken a career break for family, for your kids, family planning. That's okay. uh, you should not hesitate. And what you have also done it like you have done courses certain you have done certain what apart from if you have learned certain soft skills set, or you have done certain things, you can explain these things where we can tell that you have attitude to learn and earn also. So company organization is always looking for a positive energetic finding people. What are your previous manager, supervisor, whatever you, why do you want to leave your current company? Always ask, always, always try to understand the company, why you are looking current, or maybe you are going like right now shifting to design, where you find that there is a good opportunity in career growth, income both, and where you have been right now, whatever it may be. But never again, I'm saying you never blame your organization whatsoever it may be. ठीक है salary नहीं दी हुई. Apart from salary, it was delayed because their projects were not there, or it can is okay. You can say you are not getting salaries in 2 months. It's okay. Then you should you also have EMIs. You have also have certain expenses, your personal expenses, family expenses. So it's okay if you're not getting salary. That is a genuine reason. And but other reason, you should not never blame the company like it company was uh, small, whatever it may be. Company was the boss was blah blah. The company was blah blah. Yeah, no, never. Blaming, complaining attitude you should not never have. But salary is a different thing. If company shut down is a different thing. Company is uh, other reason can be, think of it if you are applying for the company. What your last salary the job? What can you offer as someone else you can? So what this is also going to ask when you sit in a receptions or you don't have, or sometimes it happens, immediately call you go for interview. So try to research on the company on the Google and all these things. So you should know what is the turnover of the company, where the branch is there, what kind of products they are doing it. So always do this thing. You don't know much about if the kind is serious. So red flags, they don't know what, if you don't know about the company, candidate is not serious and interesting, and you have not done such a basic research. Now, this is one of the tricky questions which is being asked. What is your desired salary? Uh, Desired salary is, now I have people like, if suppose if somebody is working in maintenance, I'm talking of freshers also. Try to understand, what is the company, maybe if a search, if the posting is there, what is there they're offering, you're coming through a reference, what is the salary they're offering. But you best way is to, you can say, as per market standard, when you apply for a as a fresher job. For experienced candidate, definitely it should be at a par with currently what you are getting it, and you can expect a hike on that, and that should be reasonable. It's not like that currently you are getting 15,000 and you are going for interview and asking for 1 lakh per annum. Some miracle you have not done it. Then why you would have been working in 15,000 only? That question should apply. So, so that is also should not be. You should also not put, if somebody has come from Gulf and all these things, and they have a very huge salary, and I know Gulf government, no. So that time, even if you have mentioned, try to convince that you now you have a family, you have shifted here, you have settled down. Forget about, it's okay. I was paying such and such. So the salary is like what you should search in as per market standards, and what is your current salary. You can hike, a 30% hike is generally people ask, but still, if you have certain exceptional achievement, whether you're doing a freelancing job, or whether you're doing a whatever it may be, or you have got certain offer from some organizations, people are also negotiating with that. Now you have currently you are getting a 5 lakh package, you have got some offer in a 8 lakh package. Definitely you should expect 10 lakh. There is nothing wrong in asking 10 lakh package, 5 lakh to 10 lakh. There is nothing, because already you have a certain skill, they have tested the skills, and they have offered you 8 lakh per annum. And but still, you have a good negotiation skills. If you have offered, now many candidates also do this way. And definitely you have learned skill, a certain skill set which you think the companies has is in demand, is giving you, because it's in the market demand. Now they are looking for they are eager to hire you because of the market demand, and they are not able to find a people like you who is such a skill set. So maybe they have offered you good salary. It's okay. You can negotiate, go for interview, even if you have got an offer. Even if you are getting an opportunity, you can go for two, three more interviews. Tell me about yourselves. I've already discussed with you things. What do you want the job? Okay. So this almost I have discussed the main question which is going to be asked. Ishad sir, may I have the privilege to, if you have any questions, I have also shared the these things. Sorry. Irshad sir, just 10 minutes if you can take a session today. And if candidates find interesting, we can have a session later on also. Irshad sir, this is just those who are from electrical background, just be there and rest, because we don't want to make it a very lengthy kind of this thing, kind of seminar today, because I have promised that I'll conduct today a interview session. Somebody has also, many of the candidates asked also that seminar for today. So, so thank you, Isha sir. You can take the sessions. Those who are from electrical background, just be there, and others also, if you want to, just we'll have just 10 minutes electrical related sessions. Isha sir, you can take some of the electrical students were asking, and many of these electrical students, you can take this session, 10-minute session today, sir, please.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. So, hello everyone. So, after so long, we are here because I'm just checking because there are many students, and most of my world students
Sir,
are
you
here.
are not audible.
Yes, you are audible. So, I want to share some technical questions with you guys. So, that technical question
Sir,
will be
your voice is low, sir.
Your voice is not audible, sir.
okay. Just 1 minute. Change.
Just be there. Just
Hello. Yes, my voice is coming right now.
Sir, your voice is breaking. Sir, your voice is breaking. Anyway, I'll share some of the question which Isar sir has shared. This I'll also share to you, so need not worry. Are you able
Hello.
to see? Irshad sir, you can test the mic. I think there is voice issues from your end. But still, the question is Irshad sir only who has shared it. There is a voice. Are you able to, sir, read or you can explain this also? Maybe technical issues from Irshad sir. No issues, no issues. I'll
Hello.
take.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
issues. Hello.
Yeah, my voice is coming, sir.
A little
Yes, sir.
crack, a little crack.
Okay, just 1 minute. Yeah, I think it is more better right now. Is it right?
Yes, a little bit. So,
Okay. So, what exactly I want to share with you guys, because I know very well there are many students who are my old students. So, actually, what type of technical questions actually interviewer can ask when you will go for any interview? So, already you got the like a resume, which type of resume you should have to design, and you got like which type of HR questions can comes in front of you. So the main thing is what like after HR questions, like a technical questions will comes in front of you. So if your technical will not be proper and if your technical will not be good, because if you are going for the technical interview and if you are going for designing profile and you don't know anything related to the designing, so I don't think anybody will hire you. So there can be some questions which should be related to our e-plan and not some questions. Actually, I can say that if you will go for interview, almost 99% questions will comes from there only. So whatever questions I'm sharing with you, so if you will prepare that all questions, so definitely you can crack any interview related to the designing. And even that should be related to for the experience also, and that all questions should be related to the freshers also. So you can see there are some questions, and all the questions are related to our training. Means almost each and everything in our training we had learned, whatever things actually I'm showing here. So just prepare all the questions one by one and just try to find out the answers of that questions. If you are not getting answer of any question, so you know very well, like my mail ID always you have my mail IDs, so you can ask your questions on my mail IDs. And till now, if anybody asks any questions, like in old in old students also, so you know very well, every time I'm just replying on my mail IDs. Every time I'm giving like a revert back. So these are the questions, just like these are some basic questions where what is report generation, like here from here we are going to be start like what is a report generation in ePlan. So we have like some answers related to that. This is like one type
Irshad
of
sir,
topic.
sorry, sir, Irshad sir, just hold on. I'll ask the other batch also to join. Just be there. You can continue these sessions only.
Okay, yeah, please.
Just be there. Just be all electrical students. Just be there. I am inviting other batch also to join this link.
That 9:30 to 10:30 batch, sir?
Yes, sir. Let
Yeah,
it
yeah,
be.
it will more better, sir.
So no need to say let's cancel today's sessions for them.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
We
yes,
can also
right.
join. Just 2 minutes. Because
So
once they
yes,
are learning,
everyone.
it can be useful for them also, sir. Like
So is there anybody who have any like a this type of like a problems? You asked any question on my mail ID, I didn't reply. So because lot of old students are there. So what about my replies? They are coming on right time or not?
Sir, right time.
If is there anybody?
Right time, sir.
So the answers are coming and the
Yeah, right time,
replies
sir.
are coming on right time. Na? Yes. And in future also, guys, even if you are facing any issues in your ePlan software or related to any technical questions, and even if you are going for any interview also, so like you can ask some suggestions and even you can ask some questions, and even whatever questions like you are facing in your interview, so that things also you can share with me. So that will be like a very helpful for you. And like if you need some tips, like when you are going for interview and you want to need like some tips related to any specific company, so just like you can ask me like related to the companies, and that time also I can tell you just like even some references also can be there, and if any reference will be there, so that will be very helpful for you. So remember one thing, like when you will get the interview calls, so interview calls are like a one type of opportunities for you. So it will not come again and again. So if you are getting any opportunity, so just try to provide your 100%. And in which case you can provide the 100% when you will go with full preparations. So to get the interview calls, it's not important. After get the interview calls, if we are getting selected, it is very important. And for that purpose, actually, we have to make our technical very perfect, and we have to gain the knowledge related to that technical things. So really, according to my experience and relate according to just like my knowledge, means if you are going for any technical interview, so your knowledge is very important part for that. Means like if your English skills are not that much good and your other skills are not that much good, but you have very good knowledge related to the software and related to the technical. So really, guys, that should be very helpful for you. And even other your all other mistakes and your all others skills can be hide behind of that technical skills if your technical skills are perfect. So like there are many questions actually we have, and all the questions are the part of our training, you know very well. Maybe one or two questions can be there which can be just like a general questions I put it here, but these are not that much difficult, and these are not like a this type of questions we can't find out the solutions of that questions. But most of questions are related to our training and related to our technical skills, whatever we are learning in our trainings and whatever we will be learned and whatever things already we have learned. So start करें क्या?
Just sir, 2 minutes. It's 9:28. 2 minutes you can discuss. Uh, just be there
Okay,
2 minutes. We'll have a discussion because there is sir another batch. I'm trying to invite them also so that this sir can discuss on these things. So these 26 questions are there or additional or other questions which is
नहीं
being
सर बहुत सारे हैं lot of.
तो ठीक है अनुष तो just be there because yes fantastic so you can take a like let it be whatever 30 minutes or whatever you are comfortable these sessions because uh, the person who is going for interview mm, they can prepare these things or maybe they are going for panel designing job very planning used definitely it's a
These
nice
are the these are the questions actually, sir. These are the like a feedbacks from the student side.
mm-hmm.
Sometimes students are going for interview and they are telling like this type of questions are coming in interviews. So these are the questions which are came from there only.
Okay, great sir.
So almost we can say that ke after make the preparation of that questions, if we are going for any technical round, then 100% chance are there that we will be clear our technical round. And the answers also of that questions I have. But the most important thing is what? If you will find out the answers of that questions by yourself. So that should be one type of revision for you, and that will be like a one type of preparations also. Because if only answers I'm giving, so that answers are coming from the these are the like answers which are like written from another person. So means like you will not get that much knowledge from that answers. Whatever knowledge you will get when you will find out the answers by yourself. You just try
Sir,
to find
it's
out the answers
9:30.
by.
So, Isha, sir, it's 9:30. You can start.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, yes.
Just hello. Just a question. Sorry, sir. I just seen the message. The session was from 8:30. I hope I didn't miss too much
No,
from
no,
the
no. It's
8:30.
like we have taken a just a CV writing interview. Again, we'll have afterwards also. Not
Okay.
technical interview preparation. Just we are starting in just 1 minute. We are starting.
Okay. Okay.
I requested Isha, sir, to just be there. I mean, just for this batch, we can club that. So again, thank you all people for waiting. The other people have already joined who have taken that session for CV writing and interview preparations. So, just Irshad sir, you can start right now for technical these things
Okay, okay.
in technical preparations for CV writing.
So
Interview
these are the,
preparations for the E-plan jobs or electrical design jobs.
yes, right, right. Okay, so these are the questions related to the interviews, which questions will comes in front of you when you will go for any technical round. So here you can see, first of all, there is the first question where what is the report generation? So everybody is know about report generation. So these are the like a documentation of any project, and different type of reports will come here. You can provide some answer like a summarized part list, okay, like a title page. So these are the some answers of that one. Like this, you can give the answers. Step for generating reports. How exactly reports we have to generate? So first of all, we should have to generate the like we have to create the schematic. Then we have to add the part number with our component. And after add the part numbers, then exactly we can go to utilities, or either we can go to like a tools, and from there we can generate the reports. So when we will generate the report, then one particular format we have to be used. The main thing is what, like if we are giving answers related to any questions, so it's not like that ke every steps you should have to tell like a cut to cut. Means the front person wants to know, okay, do you know about that things or not? Like if you have the proper ideas related to that things and you will speak about that things, so that will be enough for them. So just like the main thing is what, when we are going to generate the report, so the main thing is what, like a format of the reports. So when any report we will generate, then format we should have to be set. And even that format we can change as per our requirement. Next thing is what, like how to create Windows macro and symbol macros. So Windows macro and symbol macro, what is the meaning of that? And how exactly we have to create? So Windows macro and symbol macro is what, this is the one particular part of any drawing. Particular part can be like that can be one symbol, that can be like a one schematic. So after select this particular schematic, after select this particular circuit or particular symbol, we should have to right click on it and we can create the like a symbol macro and Windows macro. So all the things we know very well if we had done this course with proper way. Fourth thing is what, draw the star delta starter, and really this is the most important questions. Draw the star delta starter and DOD starter with single line and multi line, a single or multi directions. So if you have answer of that both questions, so definitely when you will go for any technical profiles, when you will go for any designing interviews, so that questions will comes in front of you. Either you should have to draw the star delta starter, either you should have to draw the dual starter. Means power circuit also and control circuit also. Definitely that questions will come. This is most important questions. Difference between single line and multi-line schematic drawings. So single line or multi-line schematic drawing should be what? So single line is what, like if any three-phase supply we are going to show by using single line. If we have any multi-terminal device, that multi-terminal device also we are showing like one single terminal. So this type of schematics are called like a single line schematic. These type of schematics are very complicated to understand, but this type of schematics are taking less space of the projects. Most of cases, or in 90% cases, we are using like a schematic multi-line diagram. Schematic multi-line diagrams means these can be little bit like a big in size, but the most important thing is what, like a anybody can be understand this type of diagrams very easily. So this type of answers we can define. What is plot frame? So we know very well about the plot frame. So this is the one type of template for each and every drawing which we should have to set by ourselves. And according to this template, actually we can decide, okay, what will be name of project, what will be a description of project, who is our client, who is our like a manufacturer. So all the properties will comes under that plot frame. And even by this plot frame, we can decide the size of our drawing, okay, what will be size of our drawing. How to create or edit the plot frame. So we know very well how to edit. So we can go just like in master data, or either we can go to utilities, and from there any particular plot frame we can select and we can copy and we can define the any specific name. And after that, to edit any plot frame, we should have to concentrate on the like a special text. So special text are very important part of the plot frame. We know that. Next thing is the MPCB or MCB difference. MPCB, first of all, we should have to understand the full forms. Motor protection circuit breaker, miniature circuit breaker. So MCB, actually this is the one type of general device which is using for which type of protection? Short circuit protection and overload protection. That MCB we can use just like in like in our domestic applications, in industrial applications. Okay, in this type of applications, that MCB we can use. Or MCB can provide the protection in different type of devices like a uh, inductive load, resistive loads. Okay, like a our semiconductors loads. So for each and every load, MCB we can use as a circuit breaker. But if I'm talking about the MPCB, that MPCB is especially using inside of that motor, which will be provide the short circuit protection and which will provide the overload protection also. So that MPCB is the one type of circuit breaker which is especially using inside of that motor only. Different types of sensors used in automobile sectors. So these are the things, this is the one general question actually which can come in front of you. So you should have to gain some knowledge related to the sensor like a proximity sensor, magnetic sensors, metal detectors. Okay, so this type of sensors actually we can use. Okay, SRS system. SRS system in industry, this is the one type of process actually we have. Okay, this is the one type of process we have where each and everything is working automatically. So that is the function of that one. So these are the two questions which are not related to our syllabus. But this type of questions can comes in front of you. Next thing is what types of conveyor in industry. So types of conveyor like a vertical conveyors, horizontal conveyors. Okay, yeah, just like a conveyors which are going to be controlled on induction motor, conveyors which are going to be controlled by stepper motors, conveyors which are going to be controlled by servo motors also. Okay, and conveyors we can use just like a packaging conveyors we can say, or like a manufacturing conveyors also we can say. So this type of some examples we can say. So these are the three questions. These are the three questions which are not related to like our syllabus, whatever things we had learned. But these are the questions which are came from the interviewer side. Next thing is the cable sizing. Depends on what factors. When any cable we have to be select, so which factors we should have to be mentions. So that will be like a voltage, that will be current, that will be like a device types, or that can be length, how much length actually we have to take. And even the temperature also can be just like a very important factor. But most important factor is there, this is the current rating. So according to the current rating, how the cable we have to select. So already I was given like one example. So like we can use just like a some thumb rules. Okay, 1 square can pass the 4 ampere current. 1 square size of the cable, 1 square size of the cable can pass the 4 ampere current. So if like we have a 2.5 square cable, so how much current it can pass very easily? So it can pass like a 10 ampere or more than 10 ampere it can pass. So the cable size and the factors also we have to be understand. Bus bar calculations. So already bus bars we had learned in our trainings. So bus bars are what? First of all, we have to be understand what is the meaning of bus bars. So bus bars are like a one type of like a metallic plate, by which metallic plate we can pass the like a our current, high amount of the current. And that bus bars or that metallic rods, especially we are using inside of that our panels to provide the different type of phase in our different type of systems. And that bus bars can be aluminum bus bars or can be copper bus bars. So in copper bus bars, 1 square size can pass the 1.2 ampere current. So that calculations already we had learned, or if someone is new here, so definitely that things will comes in front of us. Okay. Next thing is here, what is servo motor? So servo motor drives. So servo motor drives are especially using to control our servo motors. What is VFD? This is a variable frequency drive, especially in induction motor. As a starter, we have to be use that VFDs to control the speeds and to control the other factors. Or even we can say in position of RLC starters or in position of star delta starter, that VFDs we can use, but that VFD cost can be little bit high. What are the IP ratings of panels? Exactly, when any panel layout you will design, that can be outdoor panel layout, that can be indoor general, that can be indoor like a indoor general arrangement. So whatever enclosures we will be used. So inside of that enclosure, whatever plates we are using, so each and every plate have some standards. So that standards are called like a IP ratings. So IP rating can be 65, 55. So according to that IP ratings, we will understand what will be thickness of our metallic plate which we are using in our enclosure. Yeah, which type of metallic plate we are using, which type of coatings actually we are using. So that all things will become under that IP rating. So that IP rating is the one type of standard which is going to define which type of enclosures we are using, yeah, which type of plates are using inside of that enclosure, and which type of coatings are available of this one. Selection criteria for circuit breakers. Circuit breaker, or we can say like a MCB, or we can say like a MCCB also. So what is the full load current in our circuit? That is the main criteria of the circuit breaker selections. Full load current, voltage ratings, overload currents. Okay, which type of load actually we are using? Because in inductive load, calculation can be different. In resistive load, calculation can be different. Or even if we are using just like some semiconductor materials, semiconductor devices, then the calculation can be different. So circuit breaker is especially depend on the current rating, or either according to the type of the devices, which type of devices we are using. What is the full form of MCC? Panel MCC is the motor control circuits, or just like these are the RIO panel, mimic panels. So we should have to gain the knowledge related to that things. Like most of cases like a MCC panel, PCC panels. Okay, so this type of panels actually we are using in our automation industries nowadays. So we should have to be understand which type of components can be available inside of that. Next thing is what is SMPS, switch mode power supply. Selection criteria of SMPS. So already that things we have learned. So according to the loads, whatever DC loads we are using, so that DC loads we have to we have to make the total calculation of that DC loads, and after that we can do the calculation. So that things also I was explained in my previous classes in my in each and every batch I was explained that things. Or even if some students are new, then definitely that things will comes in front of us. How is star delta connections controlled by PLC? Of course, from the PLC we have to control like a three relays, and with the help of that three relays we have to control three contactors, and with the help of that three contactor we can control our star delta connections. What is MCB, and write the types of MCBs. We know very well what is MCB and what are the types of MCBs we have, and what is the meaning of type A, B, C, D, K, and Z. So we should have to be understand about that like a values. Next thing is what? Basic electrical calculations, like a motor calculation, motor power calculations. You want to be understand what is the formula of the motor power calculations. So that will be for single phase, P is equal to VI cos phi, or for the three phase, P is equal to under root 3 VI cos phi. If we are using heater, in heater cos phi we don't have to use. MCB, MCCB calculations already we know very well. OLR calculations also we know very well how we have to make the OLR calculations. Okay, wire size calculations. Okay, contactors calculations we know very well. Transformers KVA rating calculations also we know very well. So these are the ratings actually. According to that ratings like a current ratings, voltage ratings, power rating. So this type of formulas actually we should have to gain, because we are a design engineers, and if we are a design engineer then definitely like a this type of components will comes in front of us when we will go in industries. So that's why we have to gain the knowledge related to that things, like a motors, heater, MCB, MCCBs, OLR, and almost each and everything I'm explaining in my training. Each and everything I'm explaining. Okay, next thing is what? Here we can see like a basic electrical calculations, principle of induction motor. On which principle induction motor is working? These are Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. When current carrying conductor placed in magnetic field, it will experience the force. You know that. File extensions of macros. So page macros extension file, so that should be EMP. And symbol macro, that should be EMA. So that is related to like our Eplan software. Research about company. So for which company actually we are going, in which company we are going for interview. So we should have to do some R&D related to that company, because sometime your interviewer can ask, what you know about our organizations. So you should have to gain the knowledge about that things also. So what is macros? So macros we know very well. Any particular part of any project or any drawing or any circuit, we can save in our project. Sorry, we can save in our PC, and when the requirement will come, we can call as per our requirement. What is transformer? Types of transformer. So this is the one basic question. A transformer, what is a transformer, and how what are the types of transformers we have? So everybody is know about that things. So all the general questions actually will comes in front of you, because you should have to prove in front of interviewer कि you are a engineer. If you are an engineer, then only you can crack your interviews. So maybe some questions will come related to designing also. Some questions will come related to your domain also, and even some questions will come related to that Eplan software also. Like this here you can see. What is plot frame? Already I explained these things. What is contactor? Working of contactor. Already we had learned these things. Like what is a relay? Working of relays. So relay and contactor both are same. Only the difference is what relay is using for the low current rating and contactors are using for high amount of the currents. Difference between relay and contactor. What is overload relay? Working of overload relay. What is DIN rail? DIN rail is using for which purpose? Like where we can mount our components as per the requirement. Size of DIN rail. So size of DIN rail is like a 35 or 15 It is available in industries. What is cable duct? Cable duct like a is a special type of like a one channel we have, by which channel we can pass the wires and cables. What is terminal blocks? So terminal blocks are using to make the connections. What is SMPS? Write the write the difference between circuit breaker and fuse. So fuses also are using for the safety purpose, but when fuse will break the circuit because of any fault, so we should have to replace that fuse manually each and every time. And in circuit breaker, no need to make any manual replacement. Like when it will detect any fault, it will break the circuit, and again we can on by using one handle. How to do auto furrowing for our project means how we have to add the wire numbers in our project. That is the question. So we know very well that things. What is Eplan? So what is the meaning of Eplan? That questions you have to we understand. So Eplan is just like a one type of platform which is providing different types of softwares in designing fields. Like that designing field can be related to electrical, mechanicals, or that can be related to just like a mechatronics also. Okay, Eplan launching here. This is 1984. Which version of Eplan we used in training? This is 2022. And which one is the updated version? So this is a 2026. Okay, software name under Eplan platform. So under Eplan platform like Eplan Electric P8, Eplan Pro Panel, Eplan like Eplan Fluid, Eplan Tree Planning. So these are the some names of the software. What is data portal? So data portal is just like a one type of cloud, and this is the one type of is like a uh, this is a one type of space which is providing all the details of any manufacturer of like any manufacturer. So like if I'm talking about Siemens, so Siemens have its own cloud space. And on this cloud space, Siemens is put it all the details of their components. So each and every manufacturer have its own data portal where all the component details will be available. And even Eplan can take the data from that data portal. That possibility is actually we have. Which type of files are available on data portal? So already we are learning that things, and maybe some peoples will be learns in your upcoming days. And if some peoples are completed that course, Eplan course, so they know very well about that things. So that can be ADZ file, that can be XML files, that can be some macros, that can be some CAD files, this type of data. Types of project standard. This is also important questions. Like a NFPA, IEC, GB, GOST. So the full form of NFP you should have to find out. National Fire Protection Associations. Okay, IEC standard. International Electrotechnical Commissions. Okay, full form of NFPA, full form IEC. Types of pages in E-plan drawings. Like A3, A4, A2, okay, A1, A0. And what can be size of that pages, that things also you should have to find out. Difference between single line and multi-line symbols. So already I was explained that thing. What do you mean about identifiers? Identifiers are especially using to divide our project into multiple sections. Okay, what do you mean about the ferro links? So ferro links, it's a, like a one type of numbering of our wires, and according to that numberings, we can understand okay, from where wire is coming and where this wire is going. And even we can say that ferro links is especially using to ferroling is especially using for tagging purpose. It will provide some tags to the wires. Okay, the wire source point is coming from there, and the wire is going to be and on these positions. What is general arrangement? General arrangement is what, like whatever components we are using in our schematic, yeah, whatever components we are using in our project, that all component and devices on one plate we will be mount, and that arrangement is called like a general arrangement. And according to that general arrangement, we will decide what will be size of our panel and what will be size of our mounting plate. So what is mounting plate? Where we are making general arrangement. So this is the one specific plate we have, and that specific plate is called like a mounting plate. What is enclosure? Enclosure is the one type of box where mounting plate we will put, and that enclosure will provide just like a protections, and that enclosure will provide the safety to the mounting plate. Why we have to create backup? Backup means this is the one type of like a property of Eplan software. Okay, why backup we have to be create in Eplan software? So we know very well that backup we will be create because if we have to send our project to someone, to our like a seniors, so we will create the backup, then only we can share. Or even like if our project data or our Eplan data we should have to share with someone by using project, so then we will create the backup of our project and we can share, and that another person can access this backup file very easily. Just on it. Okay. So I think oh sorry. Yeah. So we are talking about this. Why we have to create backup? What do you mean about special text in plot frame? So special text are using for which purpose? To gain the properties from the project and from the pages. Write the types of reports. Already I mentioned that like we can provide some example like a bill of material part list, summarize part list. Okay, device tag list. Okay, yeah, we can say terminal reports, the connection reports, cable reports, this type of things. What is interruption point? Interruption points are using to take the connections from one drawing to another drawings. What is revision? When we will complete our project. So after that, for the testing purpose, like that second, our another person will check our project. If in our project any mistake or any problem will be available, so that all things will be comes under revision categories. Means if my project is completed from my side, so now that another person will check my project. So if any mistake or any problem will be there, so that all process will be called like a revision process when we will test the project of like a someone. After that, these are the some questions. What is auxiliary contact and how to increase the quantities of auxiliary contact? So auxiliary contact, especially we are using in our contactors. And that auxiliary contact are using for interlocking purpose, for holding purpose. So there are different type of purposes are available for the like a that auxiliary contact, and that auxiliary contact we can increase with the help of add-on blocks. What do you mean about layers? So in ePlan we have some layers. and even each and every graphic of Eplan software, like a text, like a symbol text. Okay, even our plot frames, special text, normal text, wires, each and everything is the combination of layers. So according to that layers, we can change the properties of that each and everything. Like if symbols are coming in blue color and we have to change the color of that symbols. So from the layers, all the symbols colors we can change. How to create user defined shortcuts. So user defined shortcuts, how we have to be create. So we know very well whatever that ribbon we are getting, on that ribbon we can right click and we can customize the ribbon also. We can customize our quick access toolbar also. We can customize the like a shortcuts also from there. That possibilities we have. Okay, how to add new menu bar. Okay, how to add new menu in menu bar. Means any new tab actually how we have to be add. So exactly we will be right click on our ribbon and from there we can customize that menu bar also as per our requirement. What is the report in ePlan? Already we had seen that. What are the types of reports? Okay. What do you mean about ADZ files? So ADZ file is the one type of file which is available inside of your manufacturer portals. And inside of that ADZ file, each and every data should be available related to ePlan. That can be semantic also, that can be symbol also, that can be graphical data also, and that can be technical data also. What is indoor general arrangement? Indoor general arrangement is what? So when we will mount our component on the mounting plate and we will find out the size of our mounting plate. So this process is called like a indoor general arrangement. And according to that indoor general arrangement, whatever size of the panel we are getting, and on that panel door, whatever components we will be mount, like our display devices like a HMI, multimeter, emitters, okay, function box, sorry, function meters. So on the door, whatever components we will be mount, so that process is called like a outdoor general arrangement. So component mountings actually, this is like a component mounting. So these are the some basic questions actually we have when you will go for the interview purpose and when like interviewer will ask some questions related to the technicals. So 99% questions will comes from there only. 99% questions will comes from there. Even if you are experienced, that time also, and even if you are fresher, so that time also questions will comes from there. So just try to find out the answers because in your running training, whatever things you will be learn and whatever things you are learning and whatever things already you have learned. So each and point is very important in our softwares. And whatever things we had learned and whatever things we are learning related to that designings, so that all concepts also are very important because interview will be related to that theories, whatever theories we are learning related to MCBs, related to contactor, related to dual starter, related to star delta starter. And really that is true. Means if any circuit will comes in front of you, like an interviewer will ask any circuit, so that circuit should be related to the like a your star delta starter, or that should be related to your dual starter. Or either sometime interviewer can ask the questions how with PLC we have to connect any motor. So PLC connection, from PLC connections, relay connections and relay, and with the help of relays we have to operate our contactors, or with the help of contactors we should have to operate our motors. So we should have to follow this process. So we can show this type of things. Actually, when you are going for the interview, interviewer wants to check your knowledge level. Okay, how much knowledge actually you have. Definitely they will provide you the trainings, but they want to know that okay, what do you know about the designings, what do you know about the software, and whatever things actually you had learned. So this type of things, first of all, that person will check, and after that, definitely he will hire you if your all answers will be in proper way and all answers will be perfect. Okay, so these are the some technical questions we have. So anybody have any questions related to that technical questions? Yes. Yes, please. Anybody have any questions related to that technical questions?
Like, what is the forms of separation they have asked us, and which type of industry have you working? Some few questions they have asked for me.
Which
Uh,
questions? Which questions?
Forms of separation,
Forms of
like
separations.
2A, 2B, and 3A, 3B. Yeah,
Separations are related. It is related to just like our
I
mounting. It is
yes,
related to
yes,
our
yes.
panels or
MB
mounting plates.
panels.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, 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 yes. It should be
Yeah,
related to like our mounting plates and enclosures, right?
and IEC standards, like which type of IEC standards, and routine. What is the routine test and what is the type test? And like which type of industry you are working, like switchgear panel or panel industry, or
Yeah,
like
that
that
should be
there.
miss related to your experience.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. Means
Yeah,
whatever.
just I'm sharing. Yeah, they have went and attended a few interviews there. Just I'm sharing my experience, like interview experience. That's
Yeah, that's right. Yes, good. Yes, of course. Because if you are working somewhere and if you have some experience, then definitely questions will come related to your experience also. And even if you are a fresher, so then questions will come from your final year project also. If you are fresher, from the final year project, questions will comes in front of you. And if you are a working experience and if you are working professionals, so then definitely questions will comes from there. Because that interviewer wants to know na, कि what was your job responsibilities, what already you had done in your past. So definitely that questions can comes. Okay. Yes. Any other queries? Anybody have?
Hello, sir. Sir, and then it's in choosing components like switch gears. What are the role on temperature? Like we have to calculate the temperatures, how to calculate them, and then how to add the de-rating factor on them. Uh, like that. Yes. An interview.
Temperature related to temperature. Which type of temperatures?
They asked me how to select the component like a switch gear. How the temperature impacts on the de-rating factor of the switch gear. Like in Gulf regions, there is a around 65 degrees Celsius of temperature, right? In India, it's around under 50 degrees only. So we have to choose the bigger size of the breaker according to the temperature by adding the factor, the rating factors, kind of stuff.
yeah, based on BIA, like a basic insulation level. We have to check that one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Actually,
then
actually,
cable grouping
actually,
factors,
actually,
downstream and upstream.
in which case this type of questions will comes like if you have experience related to the panels. Means that time like a circuit breaker
Yeah,
calculation,
yeah.
that is like one
The
basic
role
questions.
for rounding. Yeah.
Circuit
And
breaker
then
calculation.
downstream and upstream system solution. Yeah.
Hello.
I think these types
Yeah.
of question mostly come if you are having two or more than 2 year experience in, especially for manufacturing and like for designing part,
Designing or
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
in
designing
panels.
and
Yeah.
panels.
Especially in
Yeah.
The
panels.
role is LVCC and design engineer. That's why there's the
Yeah, that questions can come like a circuit breaker selections, and after that
mm.
circuit breakers like a heat dissipations. The first thing is what like if I'm talking about the heat dissipation part, like a heat, how much heat it will be generate, like this type of questions. So I don't think that question should be related to any design engineers. That is the like a one different sections of any industry, like that heat dissipations, heat calculations, okay, and what type of cooling systems we should have to use instead of panel. So that will be just like a one different part. But circuit breaker calculations and which circuit breaker we should have to be used up to which level. So then that is the like one type of question which can come in front of you. And already that things I mentioned just like in questions also.
And then the calculating the downstream and upstream resistance for choosing the components also.
Which distance?
downstream and upstream resistance calculation, like impedance, to choose the
Yeah, that time means like when we will make the arrangement of the bus bars and when we will use like a heavy ratings of the cables. So then that should be related to that things. Yes, right.
okay, okay, okay.
Sir, they
Okay.
are also asking about type 2 coordination charts.
Type 2 coordination chart nobody will ask. First thing. Type 2 coordination chart means actually they want to know कि are you worried about that type 2 coordination chart or not? Because according to the type 2 coordination chart means when you will be work in designing field, then exactly you should have to work with that one. And in type 2 coordination chart, we don't have to make any calculations. So each and every component should be available in front of us and directly according to the hardware rating, according to our device rating, directly we can select that like a components, whatever component should be given here. So type 2 coordination chart, actually why they will ask, okay, do you have some ideas related to this or not? The main thing is what like a calculations. The calculations ideas if you have, so that is your complete strength. But maybe when you will be working industries, so like they want to know that are you like are you worried about this type 2 coordination chart or not? Because each and every company is providing its own type 2 coordination chart according to their components. And the components rating also can be different according to their type 2 coordination chart, because type 2 coordination chart is not following any particular calculations, because according to the company standards the ratings can be some plus minus in each and every times. So only they want to know that are you worried about it or not.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
any
sir.
other questions from your side you can tell me, because I will add that questions in a my that all questions also in our
Hello,
upcoming.
sir.
Like what is the clearance
Understanding
in
of
creepage distance?
Yes, yes,
That one question.
Srinath, yes, please.
What like they has asked like one question like what is the clearance and creepage definitions? That is,
Clearance.
you can add clearance and
Clearance.
creepage.
Yes, clearance in three phase. Yes, right, exactly. That things we will see actually. That things I will tell you when we will be use the bus bars. Then definitely we will be talk about that things.
Yeah.
signal
Okay.
types like 4 to 20 milliamps hard protocols.
Why we have to use 4 to 20 milliampere?
Yes.
Actually, this is the one basic question that will be comes definitely when actually you will go for the automation field and like for the automation industries or in any process industries if you will go for the interview. So we know very well if I'm talking about the analog signals, so standard analog signals are available in voltage or current form. So voltage can be like a minus 10 to plus 10 or 0 volt to 10 volt also. If I'm talking about the current signals, so current signals can be like a 20 milliampere, sorry, 0 milliampere to 20 milliampere or 4 milliampere to 20 milliampere also. So sometime interviewer can ask that question, okay, why that 4 milliampere to 20 milliampere we are using? Why we are not using every time from 0 milliampere to 20 milliampere? So actually, according to the standard, if we are going that current sensors we have to use for the long distance. So in long distance, your cable size, yeah, your cable length can be more. So exactly 0 to 4 milliampere, we will be considered that our sensor is working properly or not. If the like a below to 4 milliampere signal is coming, so means our sensor is not working properly, or even whatever that insulations we have in our cable, that insulation cable is not working properly. Or either that time we can say that because if 0 milliampere signal is coming, so that time cable can be damaged. So to find out the errors in our process, so that 0 to 4 milliampere signals actually we are taking, and the pure signal is going to be start from the 4 milliampere. And even related to that same things question can come, okay, why we have to use the current sensors mostly? Because current sensors are providing 100% accurate outputs. In voltage sensors, your voltage will drop and that time your signals also can be dropped, and even your uh, like a output will not come that much accurate, whatever accuracy we are getting in our like a current sensors. Okay. और
And
कोई question? Yes.
hard protocols.
Hard protocols actually that is using especially for the communication purpose. when we will make the communication in multiple devices. First thing, actually, I don't think it is related to our designing. But like if I'm talking about the different types of protocols, so in different type of protocols, like a hard protocol also can be there, like a Profibus, Profinet, okay, Modbus. In Modbus also different types of like a like a systems will come. So in hard protocols, actually, this is the one type of method to transfer the data from one position to another position, from one device to another device. So here in hard protocols, actually what we can do with the help of one device, like in multiple locations, we can share the data with with high accuracy and with high speeds. And especially for the hard protocol purpose, which system of cables and which type of communication ports we are using. So that will be our Ethernet ports we are using. And like RS485 ports also we can use instead of that. So one single device, if we are going to be send the data by using single device in multiple other devices, so this type of system is called like a hard protocols. Okay, or
And what about hookup drawings?
what is the question?
Hookup drawings.
Hookup drawings. So that hookup drawings also can be just like actually I'm not that much worried about it. So hookup drawings can be, I think, just 1 minute. I want to be check that technical words.
सर कोई भी इंस्ट्रूमेंट को जब नया
Sir, it
इंस्ट्रूमेंट
is related to instrumentation part, hookup drawings.
Instrumentation na?
इंस्ट्रूमेंट को असेंबल
Yes.
करने के लिए एक ड्राइंग होता है कि ओरिंग
Yes,
कहाँ
yes. How you
लगेगा या
assemble the
ग्लैंड कहाँ
instruments,
लगेगा
like manifold and all the
मैनिफोल्ड
tubings,
या
Yeah,
all the
this is
lines.
called like a P&I diagrams.
Okay.
It is a one type of P and I diagram that like this is like a especially used, right. It is especially using in instrumentation, like a mostly in piping systems or mostly in flow, like a where we are going to flow the fluids or like a air system. So that is related to that one. It's related to that instrumentation. And this is also will be like a different types of actually we have. So P&I diagram also is completely related to that piping and instrumentations. So that this is similar to like that one hookup drawings. Okay, or
Sir, in motor starters, where we have to use MPCB and where we have to use MCCB, how to find
where we have to use?
decide MPCB as
Huh?
a circuit breaker and where we have to use MCCB as a circuit breaker and where we have to use MCB as a circuit breaker in starters.
Yeah, already I explained that things and already like I'm explaining this type of things in our classes also. So MCB or MCC, first of all, we have to be find out. MCB is using for the low rating purpose, or MCCB we are using for the high amount of the like a rating purpose. And MCB or MCCB we can use in different type of devices, like even in inductive loads or resistive loads. Okay, like in different type of loads also we can use this type of circuit breaker. MPCB is especially using to provide the protection in motors only. And that MPCB is using just like it to provide the short circuit current and to provide the overload protection also, to provide the phase failure protection also. Means all type of protections whatever motors need. So all type of protection that MPCB is providing. So MPCB is especially using to provide the protection in our motors only. Okay, any other questions?
Hello. Sir,
Yes,
I have
please.
marked one question in the chat box.
Okay, why separation is required in Rohit Patil? Are you Rohit Patil?
Yeah, sir, yeah.
Yeah, that question. Why separations is required in PCC panel? What is the mean by separations by is required to every panel? Separations are required because if anywhere heavy amount of the voltage, heavy amount of the power we are using. So if separations will not be there, then what will happen? So the whatever heavy amount of the charges we have, that heavy amount of the charges can be like a goes from that one position to another position if the gap is not that much enough. And if that separations we will be not used. So separations are especially used for the safety purpose in our panels. That will provide the proper safeties for the leakage charges and for the leakage currents. Even we are using that ground like a grounding also we are doing. But in grounding also, if like a amount of the like a that static charge is coming more, so that grounding also will provide some faults. So that's why separations are very important to provide the proper safeties and to provide the proper like a protections in our plant. So that questions I will be at like in my that questions that these are the some good questions actually we had.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay, any other yes guys
सर
like yes
देख
please.
सर अभी रिसेंटली एक इंटरव्यू मतलब हुआ था तो
Your
उसमें
voice is your voice
हेलो
is
सर
not yes please.
सर अभी वॉइस क्लियर है सर
Your voice is not that much enough.
ओके सो आई विल
प्रदीप वर्मा जी,
यस सर यस सर
अरे आप तो बड़े लाउडली बोलते हो, आपकी आवाज तो बड़ी कम
सर
आ
वो
रही है।
कुछ माइक का इशू कुछ
कंपनी
मेरा
खोल ली अपनी, बताओ ई प्लान में।
नहीं सर ऐसा नहीं है सर
Pradeep, can you like explain about your experience? You started your like a work in ePlan software after learn from there.
सर सर एक्चुअली क्या है कि
आवाज नहीं आ रहा है आपका ना
नाही
प्रदीप,
मी
सर
आपका
येणार
कुछ
नाही
मेरा माइक
आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा प्रदीप, थोड़ा कैन यू लाउड
अन्वेषा
लाउड।
हेलो सर
यस प्रदीप
वर
जी
ये
yes.
अभी वॉइस क्लियर है सर
हाँ अभी आ रहा है एकदम।
सर जब एक्चुअली मेरा एक्सपीरियंस सर
कॉकरोच है ना
प्रीवियसली
ये
तो ई
मॉन्स्टर
प्लान या डिजाइन में नहीं
कॉकरोच
था
है ये।
तो मैं प्रोजेक्ट या कमीशनिंग या मेंटेनेंस सेगमेंट में था
आवाज कम हो रहा है आपका प्रदीप जी।
हेलो सर
यस यस प्लीज।
तो सर मैं ये बोल रहा था कि अब सर प्रीवियसली जो मेरा एक्सपीरियंस था वो या तो प्रोजेक्ट में था या
प्रोजेक्ट
ऑपरेशन मेंटेनेंस में था जब से मैंने ई प्लान का कोर्स किया फिर उसके बाद में मैं सारा कुछ उधर छोड़ के फिर मैं ई प्लान में एक अभी आगे कंटिन्यू करना चाह रहा हूँ और इसी में ही रेगुलर लगा हुआ हूँ तो अभी धीरे धीरे अपने को इम्प्रूव कर रहा हूँ और देखते हैं कुछ फ्रीलांसिंग प्रोजेक्ट्स वगैरह भी कुछ ट्राई कर रहे हैं सर
कितने प्रोजेक्ट कर दिए अभी तक?
सर अभी तक तो दो ही किए हैं।
दो प्रोजेक्ट हो गए ना पूरे कंप्लीट?
हाँ दो का हो गया सर
यस।
सर एक एक्सपीरियंस मेरा ऐसा रहा नोएडा की एक कंपनी से कांटेक्ट हुआ था तो उन्होंने असाइनमेंट में हमको दो प्रोजेक्ट दिए थे फिर एक दिन
ओके
का टाइम दिया था तो मैंने बना के उनको सबमिट कर दिया
ओके।
तो फिर इंटरव्यू मेरा जब हुआ तो उन्होंने फिर पूछा सपोज जैसे एमसीसी पैनल था उसमें ब्रेकर या सब ये सब लगाना था वो किया अब
हम्म
उसमें एग्जॉस्ट जो लगता है फैन तो मैंने
हम्म
रैंडमली दो लगा दिए मुझे लगा कि एक्चुअली तीन ब्रेकर थे एक इनकमिंग था दो इनकमिंग थे एक बस कपलर था तो
हम्म
मुझे लगा कि दो एग्जॉस्ट लगा देते हैं अभी
हम्म
उनका क्वेश्चन ये था कि आपने किस बेसिस पे दो एग्जॉस्ट सेलेक्ट किए या कितना बाई कितने का या कितनी स्पीड का तो इसका जवाब मेरे पास नहीं था तो ये
हम्म।
सब कैसे चीजें अच्छा सपोज डायमेंशन का था तो मुझे लगा कि जो मार्केट में सपोज एलएनटी का ब्रेकर है उसका जो साइज है तो उससे कुछ इंक्रीज लेफ्ट राइट कुछ बढ़ा लेते हैं अप डाउन कुछ ऐसा करके एक मैंने फीडर बनाया हुआ था बट
हम्म।
एग्जैक्टली उसका कैलकुलेशन नहीं था कि मुझे कितना लेफ्ट रखना कितना गैप रखना कितना में गैप रखना और कितना डेप्थ जाना है तो ये कैलकुलेशन कैसे सर डिसाइड करेंगे
The actually this type of calculations for different components, actually when you will see the catalogs of any device, like if even if I'm using any VFD or any like a drives when we will be used, so there will be one catalog of this one, there will be like a one manual. In this
ओके
manual actually when you will see, then they will tell you okay what will be like a clearance you need surrounding of that
ओके ओके
component, surrounding of that device. So that gap we have to be find out from there. Actually, there is no any proper calculations to the make
ओके
the gap for the different type of components. So that should be comes according to their like a manuals, and then exactly we can decide what will be gap like a what will be clearance we need.
और सर ये सपोज जैसे एग्जॉस्ट फैन का था अब मैंने
Exhaust fan
जो
actually, yes, exactly that exhaust fan and that like a whatever how much air circulations we need and how much heat will be dissipate from there. Exactly that is not related to us. That is related to just like a HVAC engineers,
ओके ओके
heat ventilations and air circulation. So there is another engineer who can calculate this type of all things. Okay, how much heat
ओके
will be dissipate, and for that heat dissipations, like we should have to use like a normal window for the exhaust, or we have to use exhaust fan, or even somewhere we have to use the air conditioners also. So
हम्म,
that will be just like a HVAC calculations, heat ventilations and air circulations.
जी जी
I think some company have their own like standard for heat dissipation and all.
नहीं नहीं,
They
उसमें
have
लेकिन
their
वो है ना,
own calculations.
अगर डिवाइस अलग अलग रेटिंग के हो गए ना, इफ द डिवाइस हैव द डिफरेंट डिफरेंट रेटिंग्स, सो
Uh-huh.
दैट टाइम
Yeah,
एक्चुअली,
yeah.
या दैट टाइम एक्चुअली दैट
It's
HVAC.
depend upon device. Like I had worked with one of the like system that ABB. They
हम्म
have their own reactors, and with their functioning of the reactors, they had decided their heat dissipation. So this amount of the heat dissipation or this like RPM and the size of the fan should be there. So most of the company, like if they are using the reactor, they give this data also.
हम्म, हाँ बट वही है ना, लाइक इफ वी हैव लाइक वन पैनल एंड इंस्टेड ऑफ दैट पैनल मिक्सअप components, we have mix-up component, that time
Yes,
this type
yes,
of
yes, yes,
issues will come actually.
yes, yes, yes.
ओके सर ओके
Hmm. Okay,
हेलो
so
सर।
yeah, please.
सर एक क्लास क्वेश्चन था, एक्चुअली ये टेक्निकल नहीं था लेकिन एक मुझे इम्पोर्टेंट लगा। सब सर, हम जब ई प्लान में फ्रेशर होते हैं तो फ्रीलांसिंग जॉब हमें मिल सकता है या फिर कुछ एक्सपीरियंस लेने के बाद ही हमें फ्रीलांसिंग करना चाहिए?
Actually, there is the best example, that Pradeep Verma ji almost 2 or 3 months before he had done his E-Plan course from there. He was completely freshers instead of E-Plan. He have some experience, but this is related to just like a process industries. So, but his efforts and all the things was really perfect. And I got some calls from someone ke I need some freelancing person. So I just given his contact number and he had done some project on that freelancing. And now he started his our own work, and even you also can get the contact. So like he's searching for like another projects as a
मुझे
freelance.
सर एक प्रोजेक्ट तो आपने ही सर दिलवाया था
हाँ,
हाँ।
एक प्रोजेक्ट दिया था उन्होंने या दो तीन दिए थे उन्होंने?
सर उसी से ही एक और मिल गया था उन्हीं
हाँ
से
हाँ
ही
हाँ
और
हाँ
उनसे अभी भी टच में एक प्री पीएलसी का प्रोग्रामिंग का नीड है उनको
हाँ।
कोयम्बटूर में तो उसको
हम्म
लेके कुछ चल रहा है उन्हीं से अभी बातचीत
हम्म
जी
सर व्हाट इज बेटर सर, फ्रीलांसिंग और फुल टाइम जॉब?
the main thing is what, like if in which industries, if you are working and if you are like satisfied with your job, and like you want to make some growth in Eplan also, so with job you can do the freelancings. But if you are thinking you should have to left your jobs and you have to start your career with designing, so means like we don't have to wait for that things. Just make the focus with Eplan and just try to switch. But that time we have to gain more knowledge and we have to make ourselves like a perfect in technical skills. So
ओके,
on which profile you are working?
एक्चुअली आई एम वर्किंग इन स्किल डेवलपमेंट, एक्चुअली आई एम इलेक्ट्रिकल ट्रेनर।
You are working as a
इलेक्ट्रिकल ट्रेनर,
electrical trainer.
या
Related to which related to which type of devices and related to which type of technologies?
हम पूरा पढ़ाते हैं, मतलब डोमेस्टिक वायरिंग कैसे किया जाता है, जो इंडस्ट्रियल पैनल वायरिंग, जो प्रैक्टिकल कैसे किया जाता है ये हम सिखा रहे हैं।
Okay, means panel
तो
wirings.
ऑटोमेशन, यस यस,
Okay,
स्टार्टेड दैट वाज स्टार्ट।
okay, or in automations? You
ऑटोमेशन में हम पीएलसी भी पढ़ाते हैं उनको कि
okay?
पीएलसी का
Are you
वायरिंग कैसे
teaching
किया जाता
PLCs also?
है। या
So how many experience you have? How many year experience you have?
एक्चुअली दिस इज माय फर्स्ट कंपनी ऑफ स्किल डेवलपमेंट, सो आई हैव 1 year experience in that.
Yes. That's good. So means you have enough
And
knowledge related to, yeah, you have enough knowledge to crack your interviews. So you should have to switch, because if you will switch, then definitely you will get more good opportunities in industries. Just try to,
in design field,
yes, exactly,
Sir,
designing field, lot of
sir,
opportunities are available.
sir, my
Yes, Sumit.
question is safety related cat 1, cat 2, cat 3, cat 4. What is the circuit diagram?
It is Cat 6, Cat 4. This is not like a safety. It is, I think, this is a type of the Ethernet cables.
No, cat 1, cat 2, cat 3, category 1, category 2, category 4. As a safety, IC
204 standard.
IP or IT?
नहीं, ICE standard 60204, category 1, category 2, category 4 safety standard है.
Safety standard
Yeah,
related to which type? Related to which components?
नहीं, industrial automation, machine safety,
यार
safety,
ये
MNC switch wiring, 2 channel, single channel, feedback, PLC, safety PLC, this categories.
safety PLC actually मैं वही कर रहा हूँ ना. I think it's not related to designing. Is it right?
Circuit diagram will be changed, and uh, uh, category 1, category 2, category 1, category 2, category 4 safety diagram change, circuit diagram.
एक बार फिर से बताना किस चीज से रिलेट होता है आपने. दिस इज कैटेगरी 1, कैटेगरी 2 रिलेटेड टू व्हाट?
Safety,
IT?
machine safety, ICE 60204.
Okay, 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 okay. I see. Okay. Safety.
This is my last time interview. Uh, interviewer question.
ये देखना पड़ेगा. Actually, I'm also not getting that things because this type of things.
I think it's related to UPS.
It's related to. I think it's related to. I think industrial automations.
Last time, sir, मैं
Last time.
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, I think this is related to automations, right? Okay. And yes. सुमित आपका आवाज आवाज नहीं आ रहा. योर वॉइस नॉट कमिंग. कट हो रहा है. His voice is cutting or my voice have some issues.
No, his voice
His
is
voice is problem. His
breaking.
voice.
This problem.
That's fine.
चलिए.
It's like
Okay.
on the account, right?
Okay. Any other questions or any other queries from your sides?
Yes, sir. So myself, Naveed.
Yeah, please.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
Naveen.
I'm a design engineer in here the switchgear company. Actually, we are working in the panel builder as a
Okay.
Schneider Electric channel
Okay.
partner.
Okay,
So
great.
actually, I am working with the AutoCAD.
Okay.
AutoCAD software. So I have so my company have planned to implement with the Eplan.
Right.
So I checked with so he needs some presentation or something. So I need to show to Eplan it's very fast or something. This one. So only I joined this one. What is the shortcut? Easy comparison with the AutoCAD. Any technicals or something. The wiring details, payroll numbers, something. It's more
Naveen.
advantageous compared to yeah.
So I think you are in 9:30 to 10:30 batch na?
हाँ sir.
Yes, yes, yes. Exactly by which purpose you came here na? So you will get all the things. Means if you are working in designing field and you want to
Yeah.
improve yourself, so whatever things you need, all the things you will get from there. Definitely you will get from there. So,
Thank you, sir.
so
Thank
you
you
are
very much.
working in Snyder.
No, not a Snyder. My channel partner. We are working with the channel partner with Snyder.
Okay, from which state, in which state you are working?
Here I'm working in Qatar.
Sorry? Acha, Qatar. Okay, okay. Right.
Qatar. Yeah,
Okay,
Qatar.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, definitely you will get all the things
Design.
from there. Definitely you will get. Means you will be that much capable after complete this training. Means you can design any project in ePlan software individually.
Shukran. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes. Even if somebody will be fresher here, so that time that person also can be that much capable that they can design the project in ePlan software. Only we should have to focus on the practice.
Sure, sure, sir. Sir, this license I am installing now. Unfortunately, yesterday I didn't attend this class. I was in the office. So now I'm trying to this one install my system laptop. This license is a permanent or this is a temporary license which is shared from group. The temporary.
Which one is temporary?
Yesterday you shared
The
no sir. Day
Eplan
before
license.
yesterday or something from our.
Yeah. Actually, yesterday I was explaining about that Star Delta starter. Is it right?
No sir, the Eplan software this one tool. The
It's for
tool.
1 year. I think it's one year crack version, like 1 year subscription. A
Okay,
plan.
okay, sir. 1 year we can work, we can
You
practice with
you
1 year. Okay.
you installed the student version.
Student version,
No,
which you shared also the link.
No, actually,
in the WhatsApp group.
already I mentioned that. Okay, please don't install by yourself. I will tell you okay, how exactly we have to install and how exactly we have to crack. Oh, it's okay. Don't, okay, it's okay if it is downloaded, if it is installed, then no issues. So we will see what exactly we can do with that.
Rishad, so one last question.
Yeah,
If
please.
like for me, like I'm like coming back with my career after like 5 year gap. So where should I focus to go? Like in designing, mostly I have to focus now because in ePlan there are also different sectors where the company needs.
Okay, first of all, I want to know that in which field you are working right now.
The past was is completely in maintenance.
Maintenance. Okay.
Yeah, and
So,
before that, completely in production.
okay. So
Yeah,
if we are talking about maintenance, so maintenance is not a like a non-technical job. It's a technical job, exactly we can say.
yeah, yes.
So right now, don't switch like a complete things in like in designing. Just
Mm-hmm.
try to do one thing. Like a just try to find out any company, like a which company is working in manufacturing field, manufacturing in a like a panel manufacturing.
Ha, ha, ha.
So
Actually, I'm looking for panel manufacturing companies.
yes, so here
And
you
it,
can
yeah.
utilize like your maintenance experience also, and here you can utilize your that like a designing field, designing uh, skills also. Actually, you can utilize this type
Mm-hmm.
of companies, and like I just try to gain more knowledge instead of that all things whatever question I just given, and if you will get any opportunities from any industries, so just try to go for interview and just try to like if the main thing is what opportunities will not comes many times, but when the opportunities will come, so we have to give our 100%. तो वही है कि
Okay.
जब भी चांस मिले तो ट्राई करो उसको, बस ये है कि ऐसा मत करो कि जॉब छोड़ के बैठ गए हम लोग जॉब छोड़ के सर्च कर रहे हैं. So don't do like that. Whatever opportunities will comes in our life, just focus on that opportunities.
I said I have a gap of
और
5
वही
years.
धीरे धीरे करके शिफ्ट करो, एक साथ शिफ्ट करोगे तो यू विल बी count as a fresher if you will go complete like in designing field. So maybe they can
Mm-hmm.
count like you are a freshers. So just go to like in either process industries or just like a go to in panel manufacturing industries. It will more
Okay.
better for like for the both type of skills.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Or in PLC programming like that, we have already worked in maintenance, right? You might have some control knowledge, right?
Yeah, I also know about the PLC
Yeah,
programming, but
yeah.
I am
So
not
that it will
having
be
that much of my hand in PLC programming because in PLC programming, most of the companies want SCADA also. And yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can learn. You
uh,
can learn, right? You have already control. You have worked on
hmm.
maintenance, so you might have some control circuit knowledges. It
Yes,
will
yes.
be super good when you add a PLC knowledge into that. One of my
Yeah,
friend
I had
working as
added
a
my in my resume there is a PLC knowledge. I have done my certification in basic PLC programming and
okay,
all.
okay, that's
Yeah,
nice.
Modbus and
You
all.
have to
Yes, yes.
you have to learn single PLC entirely. Like if you choose a Siemens or ABB or something like that, you have to go
Hmm.
through the starting to
At
end.
least, at least
That is
one
one.
once we get in a company now, then we get more and more hand-on experiences. What my last experience is completely the company is set up, and I'm just doing the
What
maintenance.
kind
And
of
if there,
company is that?
the last
What
was I'm
kind of
working in the rolling manufacturing plant. It's a big rolling
mm,
manufacturing plant, and whenever they
model?
need a like motor control center
Mm.
and all, I just put the quotation like
Okay,
we
okay.
need this and this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, that
I'm
will be
completely
useful
yes.
for
Yeah,
me.
that's way. Yeah.
Mhm.
And there is not
Okay, okay.
that much of growth I'm getting. That's why I'm putting my hand in this designing field.
Yeah. Most of the people do the same, but in most maintenance engineers do the actually they are working in control panels like that. They have to rearrange the panels which is shut down. They have to
Mhm.
rerun the panels, right? I mean the machines. So they have to acquire the PLC knowledge also. They some of them might have power knowledge and control circuit knowledge, but in higher big companies they mostly automate the process. That's why we have to learn PLC also. A few of my
Okay,
friends
okay.
do the same, and they get started
Mm-hmm.
in a big company.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, on my
Hello, sir.
perspective, you can.
Okay,
O-
Hello.
ओके सर, थैंक यू सो मच सर।
चलो प्रदीप जी, थैंक यू। आप तो अपने टच में हो।
अरे सर, आपने बहुत कुछ सिखाया और अभी बहुत कुछ सीखना बाकी है
अरे
सर।
कोई नहीं, हमेशा तैयार हैं हम लोग यार, डोंट वरी।
ओके, थैंक यू सर।
सर, एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन था। हेलो।
या प्लीज।
सर, एक्चुअली हमने ई प्लान का अगर ट्रेनिंग लिया है तो ये जरूरत है कि हमें ऑटोकैड भी आना चाहिए।
नहीं नहीं नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट।
ओके ओके सर।
यस।
थैंक यू।
या ओके।
गुड
Sir,
नाइट सर।
last question, sir.
या प्लीज।
Sorry. So, sir, uh, sir, yesterday any classes in E-plan related?
No, no, that was only just,
Partially.
that was just like a related to start Delta Starter only.
Okay, clear. Thank you, sir. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Tomorrow I will tell you just like a software installations and how exactly we have to start the software. Tomorrow I will tell you that things.
Sir,
Done. Thank you very
can
much, sir.
you please share that handwritten notes and calculation?
We handwritten notes, actually you have to make that notes by yourself. Just take the screenshots of that.
Okay.
It will more better if you will create your own notes, because the PDFs is like a not important, PDF importance is not in our life, because if any PDF we are getting in our mobile, that is completely useless in our life. We will not open in future and we will not utilize. So whatever things actually we are getting, just try to, because you are doing training, of course you have to make your notebooks also. So in your notebook, if you will make your notes, that will be like a high effective notes for you. So whatever help you need from my side, I will give you. I will give you all the screenshots. I will give you all the notes, photos actually if you need. But you should have to create your notes by yourself. It will more better. तो चीजें खुद से बनाओ ताकि वो
This
इफेक्टिव रहे आपकी लाइफ में.
these recordings.
Recordings every day you will get. Recordings every day you will get.
How long it will be there in the drive?
Yeah, lifetime.
Like a month
Almost
or
4 to 5 years that recording
lifetime?
should be available.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, everyone. So let's close the sessions. And if any queries and any questions you will face in like in future also, so keep in touch. And I'm ready to provide solution for each and every questions. And if anything will be like it comes in your mind, so you can share your ideas also. And even you can join our running classes also if any doubt will not be clear on my mail, like on the through mail actually. You can join the classes also. So you know very well all the process, whatever process I was explaining my past sessions also. Okay, so let's close our today's sessions and we will continue our classes in our upcoming days. So, chale, bye. Good night to all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks to all.